Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M4A3E2, otherwise known as the Sherman Jumbo, and this one is located on the west spawn of Studzianki. And I think you can also see 3 marks of excellence on the barrel of this tank. And it says first in Bastogne because yes, it was one of these tanks that was the first one to relieve the Bastogne siege. Well, this is the Assault Sherman, the tank that was actually taken by being, or it was up armoured on the front of the vehicle to make it more able to withstand an assault on the enemy tanks. And well, it's very difficult to pen these things from the front, especially if you're a standard Panzer III, Panzer IV, or even a Sturmgeschütz. They'll have difficulty getting their shots through the thick front armour. But you can hit through the sides and the rear. Now he's using the 105mm gun, 410 alpha, and he's got heat rounds as well, which have got 350 alpha. Okay, T-34-85 just over the way, but it was being blocked by the KV-1S. KV-2 going for the dirt. Yes, nice shot. 121, low roll. Okay, go for it again. Unfortunately, this KV-1S doesn't know when to pull back. And oh, he did get damaged there, but it wasn't to the target he was aiming at. It was a Firefly. It was behind him. Okay, go for it. Oh, now the damn T1 Heavy there got in the way of that shot. And that could have disqualified Baked for his high caliber if he does get one. Okay, trying to get a shot there on T-34-85. So annoying when somebody drives in front of you just as you're shooting. Yeah, you can see the shell actually hit the side of his turret. And we take a round from a T-78 that we can't see, but we put a round into the T-34-85. Reload time is 7 seconds. That one went off into the distance. Go for it again, Cupola. Yes, that was better. Bounced around from a Dicamax, and he's down the other end of the railway line as well. Thankfully, that KV-1S has moved away. I think he realises somebody better on this corner than him. And we've been joined by an Excelsior who has fairly low hit points. So now we're trying to work out where the enemy tanks are. We were spotted by the T-34-85. Trying to get the Dicamax or the T-78. They've got to be further down the railway line. T-34 bounces around off us. Yes, good one on the Cupola. 83. And another one bounced. He's bounced 1,130 already. In fact, he's bounced more hit points than he's actually fired or done. Damage he's done. But this Excelsior has actually proved a bit of a problem because he's actually taking the space that we could have been using to shoot at the enemy. He got wiped out because he was side on to the enemy. Okay, trying to get the Dicamax. No joy. Try it again. Nope. Just outside render range, so there's not much we can do. The shells are going long and high. Oh. Ouch. Yeah, we did get hit there. Yes, look, you can see it actually got hit on the main body of the tank.
We've cleared the viewports. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, Excelsior. That looked as if it was going straight towards the target, but no sign of it at the moment. No. KV-1S has moved back to that corner where we were. Oh, now this is interesting. VK3001H has actually come around and is on the north side, and he's being backed up by that M4A1. So he's actually decided to get behind this wall, because these two are going to be a bit of a nuisance. He knocks down the wall so he can get shots on the M4. Just needs to pull out a bit further. There he is. Yes! And needs another one. Now the KV-1S is trying to pull back into us. Yes! Good hit. 173. KV-1S are being a pain in the... There's no need for him to back up the way he did there. If it was so important for him to back up, why didn't he continue doing so after we pulled away? And the only reason he was doing it was trying to upset Baked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the thing is that he is the better player. Baked is the better player. There's the T-78 that hit him earlier. Behind the wreck. Uh-oh. Right now. Needs to change position. Might be able to get a shot into this guy's side of the turret. Yes. 161, but takes him around in the tracks only. Now, can he get another shot in? I hope so. Yes! Kill! Good. We're one tank down on the enemy at the moment. Oh, the enemy's got nothing to the north now. This is interesting. Now, oh, yes, he can hit the Excelsior. Oh, kill! Yes, he was lucky. An Arty round hit him just before our shell arrived. And our shell was enough to take him over the limit and kill him. He fires a blind shot, well, a leading shot on the Tiger. And unfortunately, we've just lost our teammate. We lost the P-43. Now, the question is, does he go around or support the guys who are around back at the cap? If he abandons this position, the KV-1S will get taken out, and then the KV-2 and the T-3485 will both move on our cap from the north. But if he stays here whilst the enemy's moving in the south, then he could end up having to retreat anyway to defend the guys back at the cap. Oh, now, can he get shots on these guys from here? Yes, he can. If he can take out the 131. Nice, 128. It's a start. I'm be surprised if that Tiger doesn't move. Oh, that one went over the top. He aimed a bit high, but he doesn't want to aim lower because there's a Churchill there, and it would hit the wreck. Nope. Well off to one side. It's the distance. The 105mm round, the barrel's very short and it doesn't have as much accuracy. The KV-2 is a one-shot, by the way. He could take out that KV-2 now. Just doesn't want to get taken out by the KV-2, that's the problem. M10's in sight. KV-2's coming down the... He's in the centre of the factory at the moment. Here they come. T-3485 is coming around the outside. He's a one-shot as well. There's the Stug over there. Use the wreck for cover. KV-1S is staying out. Oh, kill shot. Oh, it's the Dickermax. What a mistake to make. Now, go the Stug. Stug 4. Yes, nice hit. And there's the T-3485. Pull back out of the way. Oh, you idiots. Well, he covered us for the damage, but... And we managed to miss the shot from the Stug. Here comes the T-3485. tries to get a shot on, but he can't get the turret to turn in time. Will he get a reload in, get a shot on the T-34? He's looking, trying to work out where the next shot's going to come from. It's the Dickermax. He's out the game. Now we've got the KB2. He's the most dangerous of the enemy. Here he comes. He's holed up and yes! Nice kill. Takes out the KB2. Who's next? He fires at where the Stug was. There's the Stug. He's actually moved. Okay, go for it. T-34-85's moved back towards our cap. He's ignoring us. He thinks we're a spent force. Big mistake. Try to get shots on target. Yes, he got a blind kill. It's 2 versus 2 now. And the Stug is the only enemy they've got left who's capable of moving about and taking out our tanks. Yes! Kills him. And now it's just the Arty. It's an AMX 13AM. It's the tier 5 French Arty. It's got a 105mm gun, 410 Alpha. Yep, that was a round from him there, so he's just fired. Oh, I think they've got this one in the bag now. And it's thanks to him because he held that corner, that defensive position, and took them on. And when the KV-1S made the cardinal mistake of staying out in the open, he managed then to take them on one by one as they made their approach. And the best kill of all was that KV-2, because he could have killed Bait with just one shot into his rear as he came around that corner, but he came all the way round to derp him in the side. And now we've just got to find out where the AMX 13AM is. And they said you can have the last kill because he's got 6 kills already. He killed, when he killed the Stug, that was his 6th kill, so he's got the top gun. But they, or was it, did he say that you could have the last kill? I think he's offered the last kill to the box tank. And that means if the box tank gets it, it's Brothers in Arms time. Yes, he has. He's offered the kill to the box tank. So the box tank needs to get over here as quickly as possible, just in case the AMX 13AM tries to shotgun Bait. Very good game there by Bait. You can see how tough this tank is, though. Took some hefty rounds, including a KV-2 round right on the front, and he still survived. You can also see why he's got 3 marks of excellence on that barrel. Yeah, he plays it like it. Here comes the box tank. They've already platooned. Now I expect the AMX 13AM to take a shot any time in the next few seconds to get his Defender medal. But when he does reveal his position, the box tank will kill him. He's trying to provoke the AMX 13AM to take a shot. And he hasn't done so. So they have won by capping. So no Brothers in Arms on this occasion. But, well, they had to because the 2-minute siren had gone off, and otherwise it would have been difficult to get the reset if the enemy had gone for a reset. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tank for Bait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the M4A3E2 Sherman Jumbo. He managed to get a shell proof for blocking more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, and a bruiser man for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 15. On top of that, he picked up some battle hero medals and an epic. Well, he got the Steel Wolf for blocking the most damage in the game. He certainly did more than 11 shots and over 1,000 hit points of damage blocked. A Top Gun for getting 6 kills, and also an Invader medal for getting at least 80 capture points and winning by cap. But he missed out on the high caliber because that stupid KV-1S drove in front of his shot as he fired, and it hit the side of the turret, and that disqualified him from getting the high caliber. 11,574 was the win 8. Let's have a look at team score. There you go. You see, highest damage in the game, but no high caliber. 2,775 hit points. Next high scorer was the T-3485 on the enemy team with 2,244. And after that, it was the KV-1S, that silly player who drove in front of him and denied him the high caliber. 1,563 hit points to him. When it came to kills, he was the highest again with 6. 4 kills to the T-3485 and 2 kills to the KV-1S, the box tank and the P-43, and the Tiger 131 and M10 RBFM on the enemy team. When it came to base XP, he had the highest again with 1477, 876 went to the Churchill, 768 went to the KV-1S. He fired 40 rounds, got 20 direct hits, 5 penetrations, 14 splash. Damage of 2,775 hit points, of which 241 were at more than 300 meters. He received 11 hits from the enemy, so he just qualified for the steel wall. 9 were non-penetrations, 2 hits were splash damage ones. Those are the ones that came from the KV-2. The non-penetrations just goes to show how tough the armor is on the front of this vehicle. It is super tough, very difficult to penetrate. 1,780 hit points of damage blocked by armor, 2 enemy vehicles spotted, 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and 590 hit points of damage assistance, plus 94 cap points in the cap. On a free-to-play account, he earned 31,760 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 20,861 credits. He received 3 bonds for the awards, and 1,477 XP, 2,239 for completing the mission and events, and took away 3,716 altogether. So a very good game there in the Sherman Jumbo, which is fun so long as you keep the front end to the enemy. Or you can angle it, but don't angle it over too much because it will. You can penetrate it from the side. So yes, you want to try and keep the front facing the enemy, so that the enemy has a dick of a job trying to get through your armor. Anyway, so well done, Baked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He said the best battle in his E2 so far, and he really did deserve that win. He certainly deserved a high caliber, and that KV-1S driver, well, he deserves a ticking off for driving in front of someone just as they're firing. Yeah, he needs to think about his firing methods in future. Yes, you may have been first to the factory, to the railway line, but if you've got a better player behind you and he's got a faster firing gun, don't try and drive in front of him because he'll only shoot you in the back of the turret. And it's only the fact that team damage has been taken out of the game that prevented that KV-1S from being toast at that particular moment in time. So yes, good game there by Baked. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.